What does it take for you to make passive income online? Well, I want to let you know a little story a couple years ago that I literally forgot until I took a shower just now, and I was like, I gotta tell YouTube about this because I was going through a very rough patch in my life. This was around 2022. I was planning on moving out of my parents' house and having my first apartment, but the problem was I only had one times the rent, and I was barely able to make that first payment. As a matter of fact, my girl had to help me make a security deposit to have the application processed. And then I had like $1,200 to my name. And so during that moment, I knew I had about 30 days to move out and make sure that I had somewhere to live. Otherwise, I had a plan B, which was to still work on my online business, but I was going to be living in my Volkswagen Passat, going to the gym, but also going to a 24/7 gym so I'll be able to shower, going to Aldi's to pick up loaves of bread and have protein shakes and use hotel lobbies to work on my laptop and have free Wi-Fi during the day. And DoorDash for extra income until I got enough money with my online business and DoorDash to maintain a lifestyle in an apartment. And thank God now I'm in my third apartment. So I've been out for about 3 years, but this was 2022, guys. And I want to let you know the mindset that I had to embrace when I was going through those rough patches, especially living in my parents' house when I was, beating myself up. Like, why am I not making a certain amount of money online? Where is my money going? How am I going to make enough money to live my dreams? Not even just live my dreams, just have a place to live in an apartment. And for those who don't know, I'm really hard on myself. Like I set very high standards and I have very high expectations of myself. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And so with you watching this video, you probably understand, like, you need to accomplish your goals. Like, if you're watching this video, you need to accomplish your goals. All right. But I had to get uncomfortable. And while I was at my parents' house, before I made that first month's rent, before I knew I was going to make enough money, I told myself, I got to get out of thinking that I deserve this money. I got to get out of the mindset of thinking that people should buy from me. I got to get out of the mindset of thinking that I should be making money just because I'm trying or I'm working towards it. And what I ended up doing, guys, was sleeping on the floor. I got out of the bed that my parents had bought, that I've been raised in for the past, 10 years, because it wasn't my childhood bed, but it was a full-size bed. And I got out of the bed, I got my comforter, and I slept on the floor for like 2 to 3 weeks. And the reason why I did this was because I had the mindset of deserving. Like, I honestly felt like I deserved to have a lot more money in my business. And I knew it was toxic to my mindset. And so I told myself, I don't deserve to sleep on a mattress until I make a sale. And here's the reality to that. If I didn't make money, I didn't have a place to live. So why would I come home to my parents' house and feel comfortable on a nice soft mattress with AC, heat, food in the fridge, and I'm going to tell myself I deserve to make money? Now, I know I didn't live in the middle of the streets under a bridge, but I'm here to tell you, I told myself I was going to get uncomfortable with a living condition that I was having. And that to me was sleeping on the floor. My back was hurting those weeks because it wasn't anything soft to really lay on. I had my pillow and I had a comforter, and I worked my ass off for those 3 weeks to make enough money to pay my first month's of rent. And it didn't even change during that moment, guys. When I actually had enough money to move into my apartment, I literally made a sale like 3 days before rent was due. And thank God my Stripe account was in good standing, so they gave me like instant cash outs. For those who don't know, when you use Stripe, this is like an alternative for PayPal. When you use Stripe, sometimes if you don't have like $10,000 or $20,000 that has been processed through in the past, sometimes they can, be a little bit patient on paying you out. They'll say like, oh, wait about 7 days or wait about 10 days, just so we can make sure that, this payment was legit. And so anyways, my Stripe was in good standing because I had made sales in the past. I was just going through a rough patch of accomplishing my goals. And it wasn't even like I was trying to make 10K a month. It was more like 3 to 4K a month. But I told you guys, all I had was $1,200 to my name. And as soon as I spent that on rent, I had $0 to my name. So I was back on ground one. So there I was in a 400 square foot studio apartment, I had my desk with me. I had my laptop with me. I had an air mattress that I had taken from my parents' house, and it was a twin size air mattress. I was sleeping on an air mattress, and eventually that air mattress got holes in it. I'm here to tell you guys that your beginnings matter so much. Your mindset matters so much, because once you realize that you don't deserve anything in this world, you will work your ass off. You need to. And that's one thing that America has, pampered us on, especially young men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like because you work hard, you deserve to get a bigger paycheck. Like, no, those are your emotions. I see videos all the time on YouTube of people complaining about their 9 to 5, and they're like, oh, the 9 to 5 isn't for me because they don't treat me right. Well, guess what? In the contract, they didn't say they were going to treat you right. They said you were going to get paid off the time that you gave them. And I'm not saying you're getting harassed at your job. I'm talking about them asking how your day was, or them, checking on you. Like, I'm going to be real with you. That's entitlement. They're just obligated to pay you whenever you come in. Legally, they have to do that. And also, if you have signed up for it, take out taxes before you get your paycheck. So you need to detach yourself away from the entitlement mindset. I still have to work on this, guys. I'm not telling you because I'm perfect now. I'm telling you because if you don't separate yourself from feeling entitled, from feeling like you deserve things, especially when it comes to money and work ethic, it's going to hold you back in business. It's going to hold you back from actually believing that you can do it. But let me not even say believe. You might believe that you can do it, guys. You might believe you can make money online, but you will not have the work ethic and the mindset as someone like me or other people who are my subscribers, or people who watch these videos, or people who have succeeded with getting help from my digital products with making money online. There's a ton of people who literally give up because it's too hard. Well, guess what? Make it hard for yourself before you get the result. Make it hard for yourself. It was hard sleeping on the floor. And my mom knocking on the door. Why are you on the floor, son? You know how embarrassing that was? I'm going to just be real with you. Because, I could have literally said, well, I'm sleeping on the floor so I can accomplish a goal. But, I believe I told her that. I don't know. I don't remember what I said. But I don't lie about those things. So I'm pretty sure that I did tell her that in a subtle way, but not too much, description behind it. But nevertheless, I'm here to tell you guys, you got to detach yourself from the entitlement mindset. You have to detach yourself from the I deserve. You have to detach yourself from when I work hard, I should get paid. No, that's not how business works. Okay, that's how the 9 to 5 in elementary and middle school and high school raised us. For example, the 9 to 5 says, hey, when you work, in 2 weeks, you'll get paid. Okay, great. But in business, when you work, you don't get paid for your time. You get paid for your value. You get paid for the problems that you solve for people. You get paid for the work ethic and quality that you put into providing solutions to people's specific problems. And sometimes you might not be good at that yet. Sometimes you may think you have the solution, but people don't see it as the solution, which means that you need to work on marketing. Maybe you need to work on sales. Maybe you need to subscribe to the channel in order to see inside a business owner's business who has built 30,000 followers on Instagram. I'm talking about myself. I'm not even here to flex. I'm just here to tell you that I've been through the struggle when it comes down to online business. And I'm still struggling with some things. Business and struggle will never be separate from each other. You're always going to want to hit that next level. But I'm here to tell you that was one of the things that was holding me back. And the day that I decided that I was going to make it harder on myself to be comfortable the day that I decided to become uncomfortable with my situation and force myself to be uncomfortable in my situation was the day I realized I didn't deserve anything and I had to work for everything. And even though it's passive income, it feels like you're going through hell when you're first starting out. And I just want to encourage you guys to keep pushing, make yourself uncomfortable. Do something today that's going to take you out of your comfort zone, that's going to remind you, hey, you know what? I don't get to do this until I accomplish this goal. For example, now my apartment's a little bit of a mess, but I'm always real with y'all and authentic. I don't have my PS5 here on the floor, right? My PS5 is over here in the bedroom, okay? Here's my PS5. My PS5 is right here. No cords attached to it. Nothing attached to it. My controller's probably dead, okay? My cords are wrapped up on this table right here, all right? That's how my PS5 is, right? Let me tell you why. Because I don't deserve to play a video game if I have goals to accomplish. I don't deserve to play a video game if I haven't hit my financial goals. I'm not gonna get distracted by a false reality of a screen in a video game and act like I'm this and that on a video game. I'm talking trash. Like, I love playing video games. I'm talking trash to other people who I'm never gonna see again or hear again. I don't even see their faces. I don't even see their real names. Why would I spend my time doing that if I have real life goals to accomplish? Stop feeling entitled. Stop thinking you deserve. Stop thinking you're going to hit your goals if you're not putting in the work ethic that it requires for you to take in order for you to succeed. And a big part of that is making yourself so uncomfortable with your reality that you know you have to hit your goal in order to hit that next step. Imagine, and this is the last example, guys. Imagine, guys, imagine if your life depended on it. I know it sounds cliche, but imagine if someone that you loved, their life depended on you accomplishing a goal by a certain time period. Like, you need to take this serious. This is your life. You only get one life. You don't get a redo. You don't get to tap square and revive. You don't get that. This isn't Call of Duty Resurgence. You don't get to revive. You don't get to do any of that. Okay, once you're 26 and you turn 27, you're never going to be 26 again. Ever. And one of my biggest, I don't even want to call it fears. One of my biggest motivators is like, I just don't want to look back at my life and be like, yeah, I remember when I tried that. You know, I don't want to be one of these older people in my 40s and 50s saying, yeah, you know, I wish I would have tried this and that. Or back in my day, I used to do this and that. Like, nah, I want to be that. I want to be that. I want to show other people that they can be it too. Right? But anyways, guys, that's enough for the vlog right now. I will see you guys in another YouTube video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your questions down below. If you have any comments, concerns, or anything, put it in the comment section down below. I reply back to everyone. And subscribe if you like this video, if it motivated you, and if it pushed you, and if it inspired you. All right? I'm out. Peace.